Shaktipat. What's Shaktipat? There are many people that will try and tell you that there's this type of Shaktipat and that type of Shaktipat, and Shakti is different to Shaktipat, and I'm going to explain this very simply before we go into a session of Shaktipat. There aren't different types of Shaktipat. What there is are two things that control the level of Shaktipat that one can receive. One is the level of the master, and the other is the level of the student. Big surprise. Just with anything in life, the level of the teacher will take you to a certain level, and depending on where the student starts, they can, in the same time, and their own personal abilities, natural abilities, will be able to take them to the level of the teacher and not beyond. It's as simple as that. Oh, there's this system and that system and blah, blah, blah. No. There are some people that say Shaktipat is the descendant of grace, that it comes down, not up. Yet Shaktipat means a touch of Shakti, a touch of energy. Shakti rises, Shiva descends. The divine grace descends. Shiva. Consciousness. That's what descends. So they're not wrong, yet for the grace for Shiva to descend, the channel must be open. The student must be willing to receive. They must be ready. For if they're not ready, this is when problems occur. Shakti must have risen first. The energy must have risen to connect to consciousness. For Shakti to rise, there is preparation, because again, this can cause challenges along the way. It's said by most masters that, how do we put this in a nice way? Be careful of who you receive Shaktipat from, because not all people claiming to be masters are masters. Not all Shakti is equal. Well, Shakti is equal, but how far you can get. This comes to Kundalini activation and Kundalini awakening. A Kundalini awakening is up and down. Kundalini activation is the movement of prana around the body. This is why the whole body moves, because it's pranic flow. It's as simple as that. So how high can you go? How far can you go with Shaktipat? It depends on how ready you are, and it depends on the preparation of the master or the guru giving the energy. That's simple. And with that said, just allow yourself to take a nice deep breath. Just relax as we go in to this Shaktipat session. Just allow yourself to feel the energy flowing through this video. How far do I take you in these videos? Well, these videos are all about Shakti rising. It is not about the descendants or the lowering or bringing down of Shiva, of consciousness. This can, of course, happen when you're ready. And of course, this can happen going through trainings and preparation. If you're interested in that, theawakenenergy.com, I offer these trainings. They're not one-day sessions. Activations can be one day, but trainings are 3 months to a year, depending on your preparation, intensity, how far you wish to go, etc., etc. Understand, if you feel things happening in your body, this is your prana moving. For some people, this can be, in terms of Neo-Tantra, can be quite sensual, depending on your natural openness. It can trigger this too. Shakti, as is said very clearly, starts in the root chakra and awakens and rises up the spine, not to be mistaken with the prana flowing up the spine. And it can be easily mistaken by someone who is learning the process, and that's fine to mistake them. There are many energy facilitators that mistake them. There are many teachers and perhaps masters that mistake them simply because they know no better. We can compare this in astral projection to someone who says dreaming is astral projection, or someone who says remote viewing is astral projection, simply because they know no better. They've never experienced out-of-body consciousness. How far you get in this session, I can't guarantee either, because that depends on you, on your preparation, on your natural abilities. The only way we can control that better is by working together. Allow yourself to go deeper. From here on in, just flow with the music.